Good morning, Panthers. It's Tuesday. We are still knitting. We are still gauge swatching. We are not very much farther along than we were last time I saw you because I haven't knit that much this week. I'm still on the same set of needles as before. I'm about to switch to a different set of needles. I'm doing the garter stitch ridge right now. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't knit very much this week, so this is a very small gauge swatch, this section, but I didn't need to keep knitting it because I could already tell it was going to be the wrong size, so we're just going to another set of needles. I find, hang on, it's 11 p.m. What was I going to say? I got distracted. I don't know, the because I'm doing ribbing and you know, this gauge swatch is for ribbing. Like, I find ribbing a lot harder to like estimate what needle size I need, and so this is becoming, you know, quite a process. Min is sitting right here, by the way. That's why I'm sort of like off to one side. She's sitting on her heat pad. And, oh, I forgot to turn it on. Do you want it on, Demon Spawn? Should I turn it on? I'm going to put it on, like, the lowest setting. Is that better? Okay. It'll heat up in a second. Sorry. Didn't mean to bump you. We now have 2 heat pads on this bed. One of them is very large and like, it's one of those like ones that's like a full back thing, and it's got like the pieces that come down forward over your shoulders, and it like heats up really fast and it's really nice. It's got like a timer setting. It's got, not that I ever use the timer setting, I leave it on as long as it will stay on. It's got like a adjustable heat thingy that tells you like how hot it is, instead of just being, you know, like 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. And then the other one is a very small, cheap one, with no, like, it's like just a little bitty one. It's like, it doesn't have any anything special, like no bells and whistles. It takes like 15 minutes to get up to temperature. It's like, it's very, very no frills. Guess which one of these heat pads belongs to Min and which one belongs to me. I'm just about to switch. I'm almost right at the end of my row. And then we will switch needles. Okay, there we go. Interchangeable needles are great. If you are using interchangeable needles and you go up in needle sizes, only change 1 to start out with, because if you forget what you're doing and you put the larger size needle on this side, you will not, in fact, be able to get the stitches off because they will be too small to fit onto your large needle. Ask me how I know. So, what was I saying? I don't remember. Anyway, so we are now embarking on yet a new gauge swatch. If this one does not, like, if the needle size is still too small with this one, this is the last one that I have in this set, I'm gonna have to find my other set that has a couple larger sizes in it. And I don't know where that set is, so let's hope that this one works. I really don't want to have to dig around and try to find the other one. That would not be a good time. If I seem, I feel like I might be a little bit not super coherent tonight. That is because, oh no, lost track of what I was doing. That is because I took some stuff upstairs earlier. Like I said, it's very, it's not insulated up there. And so, it's incredibly drafty. Like, there are places where you can literally see sky through the walls. And so, like, one of the things that we did to try to, like, cut down on that, because there's, like, not really any insulation in the walls, is, we put up cardboard, like, big sheets of cardboard on one of the walls, and it worked really well. So, we've been saving more big sheets of cardboard to do the other side of the thing with. No, get back on there. Please don't fall off my needle. And so we had to take the cardboard up there, and I had to take the cardboard up there. I mean, it was like not just me, but my mom stayed downstairs and handed the cardboard up to me, and I took it up the stairs and around the corner. And it's like our stairs are very, very narrow and very, very steep, because they are in what used to be essentially like a very tiny, like a linen closet, I believe. And they moved the staircase from its original position into this linen closet, and the linen closet was not big enough to hold a staircase. So it's really narrow and it's really steep. And so getting these giant pieces of cardboard up the stairs and then having to take them around like a hairpin turn to get them into the other room. And I had to go up and down the stairs like a bunch of times. And so, like, by the time I was done, I was like really shaky and really tired. So I'm a little bit dingy tonight. So sorry about that. I mean, I am often a little bit dingy, but you know, I feel like maybe a little worse. Having a little bit of trouble concentrating, being coherent. Let us hope that I am doing that correctly. Yes, I think that's okay. I thought I might have gotten the ribbing pattern off there, but I think we're doing okay. I can't actually see it back here because I'm not underneath the light. There's a lamp here, so like there's light here, but back here where I'm sitting there is no light, and I cannot actually see what I'm doing because I'm knitting in black yarn in a dark room. Hi. You okay? Okay. Careful. So like this is how things are going so far. I don't know if we're ever going to get as far as doing the actual cardigan. I might just be gauge swatching forever. It is starting to feel like that a little bit. But like I said, I haven't really knit very much this week because I was too tired. Had too many other things I was doing instead. Why was it so? Oh, I know why it was so hard. It was because I told you about how I had the failed trip to town for the vaccine, and then that didn't work out. It was like something. So anyway, I had to go out, in public and leave the house, and that requires just a huge outlay of energy. So I was down for a few days, not really doing much of anything, and knitting was too hard because having to hold, excuse me, ma'am, having to hold things and move my arms, and there you go. Is that okay? And all that kind of thing was, very difficult. So I didn't really do a lot of knitting this week because I wasn't really doing much of anything this week. But hopefully now we are back to the knitting, and hopefully this set of needles will work, and I will be able to actually like start the actual cardigan sometime soon. Maybe not. Maybe we just keep doing this forever, in perpetuity. But we hold out hope. It'll probably work eventually. Well, it'll have to work eventually, because eventually I'm going to run out of needle sizes, so. Okay, so. I feel like I've been talking a long time. How long have I been? Oh, wow, yeah. 11 minutes, that's a long time. Okay, so. Sorry, I got rambly, because I'm tired. I'm very tired from having gone up and down the stairs about 10 times. So, yeah, I'm sorry, got sort of tangenty. It gets like that when I'm tired, as you probably know by now. So I might have just messed up my stitch pattern. It'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, I'm getting off. Okay, I love you. I will see you next week. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, okay. Bye. Don't forget to be awesome.